Hello everybody, and welcome back. We're taking a look at question number 8 on the Fermat paper from the year 2003. Okay, so hopefully you've given this one a bit of a try. Question number 8. In the diagram, D is the point on BC so that AD is perpendicular to BC. The slope of AD is... Okay. So this is an interesting question. There's sort of two ways we can go at it. One way would be so we know what A is. We could probably figure out a generic, we could figure out the line, maybe y equals mx plus b form of BC. And we could say D sort of has generic coordinates like that. And we could use that and A together, and knowing that AD has to be perpendicular to BC, we could really work out the equation of the line through AD. We could work out the coordinates of D, and from there we could get the slope of AD. But there is a faster way. Okay, and you might have to think back to I know I learned this in sort of 9th grade math, and so that's usually when they do lines. Or at least it was back in the day. So you cast your mind back to when you learned about lines, and someone may have come along and told you that if you have a line and it's got a slope of m, then any line perpendicular to that starting line has a slope that is the negative reciprocal of m. Okay, so I'll tell you what I mean. I'll show you what I mean. So we have a line, any line, so we call this BC, any line perpendicular to it. I don't care where or what other points it's through. Maybe it is through AD. But it doesn't have to be. It can be any other line that's perpendicular. We know AD is perpendicular to BC. If BC, if that line is y equals mx plus b, this is the slope, m is the slope, then AD has a slope that is the negative reciprocal. So negative and then reciprocal of m. So negative 1 over m. That's always the slope of every perpendicular line. If you don't believe me, if you haven't seen this, grab some graph paper and try it out. You know, you can get some graph paper, have your lines go through the origin, so that way it's really easy to calculate the slope. And then get out a protractor and draw a line that's perpendicular and figure out its slope. If you have started with something with a slope of 2, any perpendicular line, because they're all parallel to each other, they're all perpendicular to this angle, so they're all parallel. Or not this angle, this line. If you start with a slope of 2, every perpendicular line will have a slope of negative 1/2. Negative 1 over the 2 that you started with. They'll have a slope of 1/3. Then every perpendicular line to that line will have a slope of negative 3. Negative 1 over 1/3 is negative 3. Okay? So to answer this question really quickly, we don't need to figure out the coordinates of D. We don't need to figure out the line the equation of the line for AD, or even the equation of the line for BC. We just need to figure out the slope of the line BC. And that's pretty quick to do. It's rise over run. So what were those coordinates for B? 6, 7, and 9, negative 4. So M here, we do rise over run. So the rise, that's the difference in the y coordinates. We had 6, 7, and negative 4. So 7 minus negative 4. And then the run is the difference in the x coordinates. That's 6 minus 9. So we'll get 11 on top and negative 3 on the bottom, or negative 11 over 3. We usually put the negative number on top. So that's M. So AD has a slope of negative 1 over that. Okay, so these negative signs are going to cancel out. And then 1 over a fraction just flips the fraction. So 3 over 11 should be our answer. And 3 over 11, there it is right there at A. So if we just stop and remember some of the facts we know about equations of lines, and in particular perpendicular lines and their slope, we can answer this question pretty quickly. And I kind of liked that. Okay, so in the next video, we're going to be going through question number 9 on the 2003 Fermat. Hopefully you'll try that one before watching that video. But either way, I'll see you in the next video. And of course, thank you all so much for watching. Bye for now.